Hey, welcome back to the Survive channel. So today we're looking at folding lockpick set from Sparrows. So this is the Escort. So it's a nice combination, nice selection here of both rakes and hooks. So you might be familiar with the Sparrows company. I use their mace picks in a lot of my EDC kits that I put together. It's a really super compact kit here. You have a hook, you have a rake, you have a hook, tension on the back of each of them. And it fits really well in like a wallet or in any EDC kit. So anyways, I am really excited to get to test and show you guys the Escort. So first of all, the actual weight of the lockpick set has a nice metal handle here, which gives it a good weight, which immediately, as soon as I pulled this out of the box, it made me feel like this is quality. Some other like jackknives that I've used before or folding lockpick sets similar to this have a very lightweight feel to them. Whereas this feels got a nice good weight to it. Something interesting here, there's two Torx screws, which it looks like they're perfectly set up to be holding a pocket clip. And so it doesn't come with it. I didn't see on their website anything about that, but it looks like you could actually get a lockpick to a pocket clip to fit on here if you wanted to add that to the kit. All right, so also this has a lock. So when you open the picks up all the way, they lock into place, which of course can be very important whenever you're picking to make sure that you can get it locked open. So the lock picks are 0.25 inches thick and the tensioner is secured here in the back. See right now it's nice and safe. You press the lock down, it releases it and it can just slide out like that. All right, so that is the basic details about the lockpick itself. In this video, we're going to be unlocking this is basically a practicing lock. We have a master's lock here, and also be opening up a small file like cabinet. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get started with the trainer's lock. I'll go through some of the basics, some of the details of lock picking. I am by no means a master at lock picking, and so I mean, if you want to learn more about it, I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube with more details that you can find. Anyway, so bear with me as I unlock this. So with each one of these, the goal is to use a different lock pick, kind of showing the importance of having a nice variety of lock picks. And so for this one, now my personal favorite is the rake. I like either this here with like the tri-peak or the kind of the worm-shaped one. But anyways, we're going to start with this pick right, no, not this one, sorry. We're going to use this one right here. So with a trainer's basically lock like this, what the advantage is you can see the actual anatomy of the lock. You can see what you're doing. It makes it very easy to make sure you have all the pins lined up because that's what you want to do. I know this reflection is kind of in the way, the reflection of the light. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to have all these pins lined up. That way it will allow the lock to unlock. All right, let's grab the tensioner here. So we're going to reach in and we want to slightly depress them as you go down. And you guys can see that very well there. Anyways, you'll be able to feel some resistance and then it kind of pops into place once you get it where it's supposed to go. All right, so that was the third one. It popped into place. Looks like my tensioner has gotten in the way of my pick. To go ahead and reset here. Kind of what you want to see is for the tensioner to not be in the way. All right, so the first two don't need to be touched. So we got to reach over them, grab the third one, the fourth one, and directly the last one. All right, and that pops open just like that. So cool thing about these trainer locks like this, you can also pop the back off once this is open. So this clear part in the back, basically you just press that open. I don't want to do it right now. You can see how that's popping open. When you do open it, if you open it, be ready because the spring is going to pop out. These pins will pop out. But the cool thing about it is you're able to move the pins around in different locations. That way, once you've grown accustomed to one kind of variety, shall we say, of pins, you can swap them around and change it, make it harder for yourself. But do be aware that will come flying out. And also, you can't expect your original key that comes with it not to work. All right, let's go ahead and we'll head over to the office right now. We're going to unlock the file safe, and then we'll be back to get this master lock. All right, so here we have a file locker. This is locked here. So I expect this to be a fairly simple lock. And so again, we'll go to just the rake. It tends to be, again, the easiest one for these simple locks like this. All right, now for the master lock, you can see it's not a very deep lock in and of itself. If you compare it to this one, it doesn't have nearly as many pins in it as this has. And so even though this rake is my go-to, it's my favorite, like I said, especially with easier locks. And this time we're gonna use the key rake right here because it's gonna let us have more little ridges in a smaller amount of space. So let's see if we can get this picked easily. That was almost too easy. All right, so let's go ahead and try it one more time. So you can see it is locked all the way in. That's what I love about the rake is there's not really much focus that needs to be done. It's basically you reach in and just kind of do the rocking up and down like this. If it doesn't work for you, basically you reset, make sure you got nice good tension on it. All right, and there we go. All right, so that is the Sparrows Escort. So once again, nice selection of both hooks and rakes here to choose from. Again, depending on which lock you're using, if you want to get each pin individually, you can choose from the different hooks. You see you got 3 different hooks to choose from. You got this little triangular one. So a bunch of them to choose from. And then if you're going for something like this, where all you want to do is just get in there and kind of rake it up and down, you got the 3 different rakes to choose from. So a good selection and a really nice frame. So the Escort costs $95, which makes it probably one of I think it's my most expensive lockpick set that I have. At the same time, a really nice kit here. I do really like the Sparrows company. So let me know what you think about the lockpick set. If it's something that you're interested in, if you're into lockpicking at all. Now I do understand that you have to be aware of your local laws, and so make sure you're following them. I'll have links to the Sparrows lockpick set. I'll have a link to this trainer lock if you need to try with that. And I'll have, of course, a link to the mace picks as well. So I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll catch you in the next video.